Hey guys! Um, I have never made a video like this, so it's kind of awkward because I don't normally talk to myself in a webcam. But I decided to do a question and answer video to commemorate 1,000 followers. So I asked for some questions, and I got some pretty good ones. So this video might knock your socks off. And I think I sound really weird right now because I kind of like have the flu. But that's okay, I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay, so the first questions came from Rachel Hudson, and she asked two questions, and one of them is not technically a question. Number one, remember Santana and how perfect they were? As in, do I remember? And yes, Rachel, I remember, and I remember how perfect they were, and I remember how much I fangirled over them, and how much I hurt over them because the writers really threw them away because they were kind of a nothing couple. And I remember planning my Santana fic every week, and I would write a new chapter for that fic every week. And not enough people appreciated the beauty of Sam and Santana, but it was there. The writers just didn't show it. It was there. But I'm glad that they at least became friends because I was worried about that. I mean, I don't get those same feels that I used to, but I used to get really upset about it. But oh well. And then Rachel's second non-question was I should probably talk about how much I love her. Ugh, I hate that Rachel bitch. Like, she likes Finchel. Who does that? Just kidding, girl. I love you a lot. The next question is from Alas We Never Do, Nicole. And Nicole asked, first, what do you like about the Ninth Doctor? So many things, Nicole. So many things I like about the Ninth Doctor. Or I should say love, because I love the Ninth Doctor. As anyone who follows me can probably tell, because he's obviously my doctor. I mean, he's in my icon and my sidebar a lot. And I guess the thing about the Ninth Doctor that I love was the way that he was like really closed off, because obviously the war and stuff, but once he met Rose, he started like opening up again, but he was just so hesitant about it, so he felt like he really couldn't. And I love that vulnerability in him, because obviously he's a badass, but Rose really brought out vulnerability in him because he felt like no one would love him. He didn't really understand why she would love him. That's why I love reading Nine Rose fics are the best, like especially smut fics, because he's always like, well, she wouldn't love me like that, or especially smut fics, he's like, because he's always so like hesitant at first, and then they get it on. It's pretty great. And then her next question, what's your favorite dessert? I have a lot of favorite desserts. I guess chocolate cake. Chocolate cake is good. Anything chocolate. Chocolate is good. Do I know how to cook? Next question. I can cook some things. I haven't learned how to cook a lot of things, but I mean, I don't, it's a confusing question, because I can't just like whip up random stuff. I kind of know how to cook. It's not like it's not like the only thing I can do is boil some water and put some top ramen in the pot, but yeah. Nicole's next question, what are my favorite anime series? I have a lot of favorite anime series, but I guess like the top 5, oh, this is hard. But I should go to my anime list page and like look at my favorites. But I have, let's see, Hamtaro has always been a big part of my life, so I guess I could put that in there. Hamtaro, Full Metal Alchemist, the 2005 series, or 2003, whatever. And then Gaku and Utopia Money Be Straight. No one's really heard of that though, so that's awkward. And then Tiny Snow Fairy Sugar. Tiny Snow Fairy Sugar. Lovely Complex. That is a fine show. Let's see. Samurai Champloo. It's a good show. Hold on, I really am gonna go to my page. I feel like this video is gonna get really long and really boring. I bet a bunch of people have stopped watching by now. Ooh, Oron! I forgot about Oron. Oron High School Host Club. Soul Leader. Ofuri! How could I forget about Ofuri? Big Wind Up. Yeah, I love that show. And Yume Iro. Okay. I can't believe I forgot about that. Yume Iro is great because it has small fairies, teenagers, and baking. That's all you need in a show. Okay, Nicole asked one more question. What fictional character do I most identify with and why? I don't really identify with... that's a hard question, because I remember when I first got to Tumblr, and I never heard of like a spirit animal before, and people would be like, oh, my spirit animal is... Like, I don't... And I would try to think of that, and like, I could never think of a fictional character that I identified with that much, or like I felt like was really close to me. It's because I'm so unique, you guys. No fictional character is as sassy as I am. That's why. So I'm afraid there is no fictional character that embodies me enough for me to answer that question. Okay. And then the next person that asked some questions is Rachel, my real life friend Rachel. She asked, have you been really into anything lately? Well, Ofuri was a pretty recent obsession. Amy and Rory are pretty obviously an obsession. Yeah, that's recent. I'm watching a show called Madoka right now, an anime, and I like that. Have you ever trolled anyone? I bet she asked this because we have trolled people together. I have trolled people, not on Tumblr. I'm not like an Anon who's like trolling people and sending hate or anything. That's just idiotic. But I have, on the site myanimelist.net, I have pretended to... I've got another account with a friend, and like sometimes we just message people and be like, where were you last night? And shit like that, and really stupid stuff. That was a few years ago. But people would get really confused. It was funny. Rachel asks, do I have a boyfriend? No, she already knows that. Who am I voting for president? I'm actually not registered yet. I could have registered before I even turned 18, but I just didn't yet because I didn't have my social security number with me at the time. I was like, it's too complicated, but I don't have it memorized or anything. So I'll register sometime. What is my favorite color? Blue. And then she wants me to show you guys my room, and I'll like take a picture of that because I don't have a laptop, so I can't just like carry with me. This is a stationed computer. Okay. The Pawns Are Waiting asked, was there anything you didn't love about the 5th and 6th series of Doctor Who? Well, I remember before I started the 5th series, like I was kind of depressed about End of Time in general, but so I was really worried about the 5th series, like not about me not liking it, because I thought they wouldn't talk about the old companions as much. And now that I've actually watched it, it doesn't really bother me that much. I guess the thing that I don't like is the fact that, because I know Eleven's supposed to be about moving on, even though in his head he probably really hasn't, but it's just, I guess that's the sad part, is that no one's really acknowledged. Oh, I wish Martha would come back. I love Martha. It wouldn't really make sense because, I mean, the point of her character was to move on from the Doctor and stuff, to grow, but I just love Martha. Oh, and then the Pawns Are Waiting's next question, who's your favorite companion and why? That's a really hard one, because I love Rose a lot, but I love Rory, like, a lot. So, and I love Martha a lot. So, my favorite at the moment, it would be Rory, but I just love Rose so much, though, and I love Martha. And then, I don't know, that's a hard question, but I will say Rory for the moment. It's probably gonna stay that way, I guess, but I don't know. Do I like pie is her next question. I do like pie, which is, it's strange because like earlier in my life I didn't really like fruit pie. I only would like chocolate or pumpkin pie, which is still my favorite. Oh, pecan pie is really good. But I do like fruit pies now. Apple pie is actually good, and blueberry pie is pretty good. I like blueberry pie. It's weird because I like blueberry pie. I don't like blueberry pancakes, and I don't like single blueberries, just eating them. I don't know. Favorite Harry Potter character? It's weird because when I was little, I always loved Ron, and I still love Ron, but I feel like Draco is just my favorite Harry Potter character now. I don't know if it's because Rachel and I, my real life friend Rachel and I watched the sixth movie and just felt so much for Draco, but Draco and Ron. Can I just say two? Yeah. And then her last question is, who is my doctor? As I said before, 9 is my doctor. It's pretty obvious. I just really love 9. Okay. And then this person, I can't see your URL. Just Johanan asked, if I could create any character for any show that I love, what would that character be like, and what would that character's involvement in the show be? That's a hard question. You gave me too complicated of a question. I don't know. I don't really think about creating characters for shows. But that's really boring if I just don't answer it, right? Let me think. Let me think for a second. I'm trying to think of a character that I love, but didn't ship them with anyone, so maybe like a partner for them. I don't know. Maybe someone else for. Well, I'm watching Community right now, and I'm in the middle of season. Well, actually, I'm almost out with season 1, so maybe a character. I don't really ship anyone with Jeff because I kind of like Jeff and Annie, but maybe a character that I would really love with Jeff, so I could just stop being wary about Jeff and Annie. Because I like Jeff and Annie, but I just love Annie and Abed way too much. That didn't really answer the question. Oh, I don't really have an answer for that. Also, so that reminds me, I forgot to say for the other question, have you been really into anything lately? Obviously, Community. Forgot to say that. It's really frustrating because I'm getting the DVDs from Netflix, so I can't watch the new episode, and it just looked really good, and I really want to watch that episode, but I won't do it because I won't let myself do that because I have to watch them in order. Because otherwise, I won't get the full effect anyway. Because I need to like see all the Annie and Abed moments, all the subtleties, throughout the second season and stuff before I can do that. It's just frustrating. How long is this video right now? 12 minutes. Oh lord. Okay. Well, that was my question and answer video to commemorate 1,000 followers. Thanks, guys. I don't know why you'd still be watching this, but